Nonoy Baclao is in front of him. Let me just go back to that point about the rookies. Coming into this game, it seems that they are not showing any kind of nerves. Ryan Buenafe came in, you see it in his face.
Maui Villanueva.
The same, and L.A. Revilla.
And then L.A. Revilla.
All up to the challenge, Mark.
And then again, very hard to play in front of 20,000 people on your first game and at the point guard position. Because these guys need to exhibit leadership immediately because they play that position.
0 out of 5. Rico Meyerhofer and the rest of the De La Salle Green Archers from the free throw line. With under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 23,000 people in attendance on a Sunday showdown for the main event. Ateneo versus La Salle. Bakun Austria against PJ Barua. Baclao against Ferdinand. And Long against, that's Hainam Magatsingo, just entered the ballgame. Salva is blocked by Ferdinand.
That was a tentative play there by Salva.
He looked like a shot with no conviction, you know. A C2 cool and clean block, cool plus clean. And a rude welcome to the rookie Nico Salva. It's 4 on the 24. Backlund pulls up. Back to the tie.
Coach Leo Austria will like that.
And he said, I called it. I called the shot. What are you talking about?
Last shot time here for La Salle. Meyerhofer will take Baclao here.
And Nonoy wants him to go to the left.
That's a great move by Baclao, forcing Meyerhofer to go to his left.
Scramble for the loose ball, and a foul is called on Nico Salva. Let me check if it's on Jai Reyes. It is on Jai Reyes. I stand corrected. His second personal.
Foul on Jai Reyes. Coach Norman Black will make a change here.
And they have struggled from the free throw line. As Ateneo leads only by 1 now with that conversion from Ferdinand. Jamie Casio, James Mangahas starting for De La Salle earlier in this game. Ferdinand from Indonesia. That's all he needs. That's the name right there, for those who are wondering. Ball will go to Ateneo with 1.4 seconds remaining. Happy to have you with us here on Studio 23. ABS-CBN Sports live and exclusive coverage of the 71st season of your UAAP opening weekend, folks. Kurt Long, Salva with a second, with a heave. Oh, good line made it for Nico Salva. And that will do it for the first quarter between Ateneo and De La Salle as L.A. Revilla provides us our Accenture high performance on the quarter, high performance delivered, and the strong finish by Rico Meyerhofer. And after the first 10 minutes of the ball game, Ateneo is in the lead, 17-16. We'll be back here on Studio 23. Stay with us, please. Back here at the Araneta Coliseum for the second quarter, underway now with Ateneo leading 18-16, courtesy of that free throw by Nico Salva, the rookie from San Beda. Yes, you're watching the LSU ADMU live on Studio 23. Boone Gonzalez, Mark Molina, Sharon Yu, and Came De Jesus on court and doing the game for you on the Sunday showdown. The 2-point lead. And in all the 5 battles, oh, what a play! Oh, what a block! What an offensive sequence, but what a defensive denial by Ateneo.
That was a great pass again from Revilla, but
and it looked like a plan. It looked like a play.
But Nonoy Baclao showing us what he can do on the defensive end against Rico Meyerhofer.
No less, a C2 cool and clean block. Cool plus clean, 2 blocks for both teams right now. It's the turn of Baclao trying to get into the space of Ferdinand. Second personal foul on him. 13 rebounds for Ateneo in the first quarter as we look at our Tokyo rookie watch, Tokyo Meba Gurito. That's Ryan Buenafe, much talked about rookie from San Sebastian. 13 rebounds for Ateneo, 7 for LaSalle, but 7 turnovers for Ateneo and 4 for LaSalle in the first quarter. Salva with a shift. Didn't that look like JC Intal on the drive?
Well,
shifting.
Not the same athleticism though. JC Intal definitely could jump higher much quicker than Salva.
The promotion was there.
Yes.
Hiram Bagatsing gets into the teeth of the defense, makes the adjustment, and kisses it off the glass.
This is another guy who has played well during the preseason for the Green Archers.
A converted point guard now is Ryan Buenafe for Ateneo. Fourth deadlock of the ball game at 18 all, 8:20 to play in the second, and an offensive foul called.
Nico Salva. But you can see here Coach Norman Black giving Salva and Buenafe the minutes here in the first game of the season because he knows that these two guys are talented enough to make a contribution to another championship run.
Great escape by Revilla, just could not finish. Kurt Long gets the retrieval, pushing it. Back on Austria, halts, and waits for more backup. Ryan Buenafe. Nice fake, the drive, nothing there, but Nole Baclao with an offensive rebound and a putback. His first rebound of the ballgame and his first 2 points too.
That's what he does best, Nole Baclao, lurking around that shaded area for offensive rebounds.
Long on BJ Barua, 10 on the 24. They leave Revilla. Revilla again driving, dishing. Meyerhofer for 3. That's long. Baba's all alone for the rebound. This is a very tall Ateneo team as Kurt Long draws the foul as he was going to the rack. Huge Ateneo team on the floor right now.
Kurt Long and Austria. Backward of Kurt Long and Austria, and then Buenafe, Baclao, and Salva.
Is that blood on the forehead of Hiram Bagatsing? Looks like it as we look at our Smart Instant Replay brought to you by Smart. Put back by Nole Baclao. 9 turnovers though for Ateneo, only 4 for LaSalle. We're keeping a count on that one because that can spell the difference in the stretch. I was making a point, Mark, about last year, the 5 matchups. 4 of those games were only won by 3 points or less.
That's right. All of those games, actually, all 5 of those games could have gone either way.
And 2 of them were won by a Chris Chu jumper, if I'm not mistaken. 7:28 remaining. The lead is 4 now. Biggest lead of Ateneo was at 6 earlier. Mangas against Salva. Mangas with a nice Cinderella move. And he puts it in.
That's an important play here for LaSalle because they need another guy who they can go to in the offensive end besides Meyerhofer and JV Castro.
Baclao at the elbow, thought about it, and then puts it up, rattles out. JV going to his left, finishing with his right. And Rico Meyerhofer was there to put it back, but he comes down on his left ankle and rolls it.
But he seems okay. He seems okay.
He's going to gut it out. Remember last year?
Yes.
He played on a bum ankle. Was that against UE in the finals?
Yes, I think he's playing it against Ateneo.
All right, speaking of Ateneo, let's throw it back to Carmen de Jesus for the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Yes, Boone, this quarter we will be seeing more ball movement from the Ateneo Blue Eagles as Coach Norman Black reminded his boys to have more team plays rather than individual impact gaming. He also reminded the team to be more visible to each other and to stick to their game plan. At this point, communication isn't the only thing that is asked from the players in the court, but also communication between the players and the coaches in the benches. Back to you, Boone.
Which is always hard, thank you, Carmen, which is always hard because of the crowd drowning out a lot of the instructions.
That's why the players rely on a lot of hand signals from their coaches.
Chris Chu getting it back. He loves that shot, and that's why. He loves that pick and pop shot around the elbow area.
He's so smart in creating space for himself to take that jumper.
Again, not the most athletic,
Yep.
but one of the smartest in the UAAP. 6 minutes to play. It is 24-22. JV Casio puts it in.
Speaking about creating space for his jumper, JV Casio with his second three-pointer.
2 out of 2 from beyond area code for JV. Ryan Buenafe puts it back to Nonoy. And they're trying to take a charge, a
Offensive
block.
foul, yes, offensive foul on Nonoy Baclao. And that will be the second foul here on Baclao.
Remember, Mark, when we were doing the Nike Summer League, and I was saying that in college basketball, there's so many ticky-tacky fouls, fouls by hand, slaps, and I don't see a lot of players really taking the charge, and I love seeing something like that. As we go into this Samsung timeout with Samsung, imagination lives. We'll be back. We're back here at the Araneta Coliseum, and we talked about this matchup, Mark.
And the nice thing with this matchup is they will be playing each other most of probably the whole game here against each other, guarding against each other. Meyerhofer and Baclao. Look at the numbers of Meyerhofer, 11.4 and 8.9. Baclao, excellent rookie season, 6.1 and 5.9. He did not start that well last year, but in the second round, he truly emerged as a special player for Ateneo.
Ambassador Christy Kenny with us as usual during the Ateneo LaSalle games or even the championships.
Big fan of the UAP.
Also listed in our radio station. So game for everything. As we see Rico Meyerhofer, how did he put that in?
So you can get a US visa anytime you want now.
It was him and her and Chris Chu the next day invested with us. 5:17 to play, 27-24. DLSU now in the lead. JV Casio called for his second personal foul. Look at that. Up and under move on our Smart Instant Replay, brought to you by Smart. Rico Meyerhofer, 7 points in the game. Casio, 2 fouls, 8 points, 3 out of 3 from the field, 2 triple shots for JV Casio. On the line is Chris Chu, also with 8 points, 2 out of 5 from the field, as we see another rookie step in for De La Salle.
Joshua Webb, of course, played for the De La Salle Zobel team. Won a couple of championships there with La Salle Zobel.
Jai Reyes on the screens also won a championship for the Blue Eaglets. As Chris Chu, 5 out of 6 from the line to stay within whispering distance of the De La Salle Green Archers. Atkins throws up the 3, rattles out. The tap going to Baldos. Oh, there's a lot of kicking going on here. Rico Meyerhofer, I only saw the second motion. I don't know what started it.
I think they're calling a foul on Yuri Escueta.
No, I saw the referee call it a sportsmanlike foul on Rico.
On Rico.
On Rico.
Yeah, it's not clear.
I think they saw the kick also. I don't know if they saw the same thing. 5 minutes remaining. Let's look at that again.
Play. After the 3-point shot there, the Meyerhofer.
I think it was on Job. So that's he got him on the face. Job goes down and hits him the elbow. And then the referees don't see all of this. That's the one that the referee saw. So they were jockeying for position. Rico hits Joby on the face.
There was an initial, hit from Rico Meyerhofer and then a retaliatory elbow from Job Nicomacola.
And they don't see both of that.
Yes.
They see the third motion.
The kick.
The up kick.
Slight kick by...
The mixed martial arts move by Rico Meyerhofer. So Job Nicomacola now will take the free throws. Possession will also stay with them, correct?
Yes.
Let's go to Sharon Yu quickly from the side of DLSU. Sharon?
You know, Boom, coach just thought their plays just 2 to 3 days ago, but he expects nothing less than good offensive execution. And I know it was nice seeing L.A. Revilla play with poise earlier in this big game. And I talked to him just a while ago, and he told me that that his Nike Summer League experiences has helped him a lot to adjust in this kind of pressure. Now with that said, coach is inclined into playing a game of agility. Outquick the Ateneans, especially when they try to penetrate. Now if our offense falls down, let's look to pose. Let's not put ourselves in a foul situation and watch out for those 4 turnovers.
Thank you very much, Sharon Yu.
Big mistake there on the part of Webb. You should always give the left side here for Buenafe. Obviously, he loves driving to his line.
Webb trying to get it back. Fails in that attempt. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it back to Simon Atkins with 4:28 remaining. The Hawks skipping a jump, and that's a foul. Ateneo wanted a traveling infraction, but a foul will be called on Mike Bangos. That's second personal. 4:25 remaining. Ateneo in the lead. And a warning on the bench of Ateneo, who are, by the way, right in front of the LaSalle side of things.
But they always give the back of the bench to Ateneo supporters.
James Mangas, free throw line. 4:25 remaining. Going back to Sharon's report earlier, you know, that's what the Nike Summer League and the preseason tournaments are for. Really getting these rookies their feet wet, so to speak, right, Mark?
You get a taste of collegiate basketball before the season starts.
Yes, yes. DLSU struggling from the line, Mark. 3 out of 10. They got 4 out of 11. 13 out of 16 naman ang Ateneo, so that's really giving them this lead right now. Buenafe goes to his left this time, drops it off. Job with a pump fake, unable to finish. And PJ Walsh hauls it down. Mangas, close by Ateneo, but could not finish. Here comes Yuri Escueta, who is playing with an injury, by the way. Chris Yu thought about it, the escape dribble, back to Yuri, comes closer, rattles out. Atkins for the rebound. 3:45 remaining. Back and forth basketball here at the Araneta Coliseum. And Simon settles down the troops. Ira Bagatsing, Joshua Webb against Buenafe. Mangas inside to Bagatsing. Great coverage by Baldos, but Bagatsing finds a way to score.
Nice look there from Mangas, spotting Bagatsing underneath, and Bagatsing with a strong finish against a much bigger Baldos.
Using his body to create a little space. Let's watch here on our Smart Instant Replay, brought to you by Smart. Just the right English to kiss off the glass.
So another rookie here delivering for LaSalle.
Misses the free throw. They continue the struggle. Just imagine if they made half of these free throws.
They'd be up maybe 5-6 points
At
already.
least. This is our 6th deadlock of the ballgame. Buenafe from beyond area code, and Joshua really coaxed him, taunted him to take that three in. That's what happens, and he knew it.
And that is also something that Ryan Buenafe does not really have yet.
Yes.
So a consistent outside shot. Although he can hit that shot when he's open.
As our candidate, the top candidate of our champ of the game, Big Burger goodness like no other. Chris Yu so far leading the parade with 10 points. And another foul call. Oh, this time. Oh, so now it's an ego game between the two rookies. And
these two guys have played each other before.
exactly. Smart Instant Replay brought to you by Smart. Oh, that's a great defensive stance there by Ryan Buenafe. 6 out of 13 DLSU field goals, 3 out of 9 for Ateneo here in the second quarter as we segue into a Samsung timeout brought to you by Samsung. Imagination lives. You're watching the UAAP on Studio 23.
Delivered.
Works tandem that works. Silverworks, there's no substitute. Erica Flores, Joanna Lim from the Ateneo side of things. And actually,
One from UP, the other one from UP.
Yes, Ateneo and UP.
Of course, UP winning their first game today.
Its first appearance in the year that they host the UAAP. Congratulations to the Fighting Maroons and the new coaching staff led by Aboy Castro. Mangajas sends that baby home and breaks the deadlock, 33-30.
Mental lapse there on the part of Ateneo. That was way too easy.
Wide open.
Shot there from Mangajas. And another rookie is in the game now.
Vincent Burke.
Teammate of Kurt Long.
That's right.
In Faith Academy.
Yes. Buenafe goes to his left. Sets up Vincent Burke from 18. Knocks it down just in the nick of time. Wow. These rookies have cold water running through their veins today.
From one rookie to another. Ateneo playing some zone here. And you can definitely play zone against this LaSalle team when JV Castro is sitting down.
Under 2 minutes to play.
Another foul here. That will send Mangajas to the line.
Ateneo's only made one triple, and that was the one courtesy of Chris Chu. This one, fourth triple for De La Salle out of 7 attempts and Accenture a 3-point shot. High performance delivered. Crowd settles down. One of the few moments that you will hear almost nothing here in the Araneta Coliseum. But we are back to the rafters, as they say, from upstairs even on the floor. Every single nook and cranny of this big dome, as you can see on your screens, occupied even on the floor. If we weren't doing this game, me and Mark would probably be joining that crowd. That's right. Anything to watch a game like this.
We have the best seats in the house right now.
Oh, yes. Nas is 3 out of 4 from the line. Good enough for a 3-point lead for the defending champions, 35-32. Maui Villanueva back in the fray for De La Salle. He started for Coach Franz Pumaran, who, by the way, Mark, it has an 8-1 record on opening day. And the only loss he's had was against Ateneo in 2004.
That was a year. Was that not yet Norman Black? I think that was Sandy Arispaco.
Yes, that was the year that Norman, I think, came in as a consultant. 2 personal fouls for PJ Walsham. I'm talking about De La Salle Green Archers. And earlier, the success rate of Coach Franz Pumaran. 5 titles in 9 years, 8 finals appearances, 76% of his games he has won. What a record.
And only 39 losses.
Exactly. And for Coach Norman Black, they have not missed the Final Four as a team, as a school, in the last 9 years, and has averaged 10 victories in the elimination round. During that period, second only to DLSU's 10.5 average. The only blemish in that statement that I made is only 1 title in the Final Four appearances. All of those Final Four appearances. So it's about getting over that hump. They were there in 2006. They won the first game of the finals.
And heavily favored to beat UST.
But the Growling Tigers, led by Jervy Cruz.
And
Jojo Dinsil was still there. And Alan Evangelista. Those were the players that killed Ateneo in that year. Nice block by Vince Burke. And another foul call.
A lot of fouls being called here. Jason Webb showing some tenacity under the boards.
Second personal on Job Nico McCollum. Free throw update as Nico Salva marches onto the floor. DLSU is 5 of 13 from the free throw line. Ateneo doing so well today at 14 out of 18.
Another miss here for LaSalle. 5 out of 14.
So that 39% will actually drop. Senator Nick Gordon.
Always a fixture during Ateneo games.
And a rare time that you'd see him sitting down and not cheering.
Of course, former member of the Blue Babel Battalion.
Yes, exactly. A minute to play, a minute and some spare change here in the first half. Yuri Escueta trying to look at his options. They reverse the play. No, they stick it back. Joe Nico McCollum. double team on him. Ryan nowhere to go. Up and under move is blocked by Joshua Webb. Atkins goes behind the back, sets up Joshua Webb, gets the foul, and the basket. And the three-point play opportunity. And LaSalle is looking to finish this quarter strong, Mark.
This guy, Joshua Webb, he is not the most skilled player, but he is very athletic and he plays hard. Explosive leap here by Joshua Webb over the taller player in Salva.
And the assist coming from Simon Atkins, a PS Bank assist. PS Bank maaasahan. Was that assistant coach Jack Santiago doing the Soldier Boy dance? Did I just see him do the Soldier Boy dance? 40 seconds remaining in the first half. I would have to get a report on that, Mark.
That's a clear foul there on Hiram Bagat Singh.
Shouldn't he get a technical for that? Oh, we have rules against those for the coaches? I'm just kidding. Here's a Nike Hyper player of the quarter. Just do it. The rookie on a crossover move. And the finish by Ryan Buenafe for our Nike Hyper play of the quarter. 32 seconds remaining. Chris Chu on the line. And has made a number of points from the free throw line. 6 out of 7 from that line as you look at Bakun Austria. 11 points for Chris Chu, 6 of them from the free throw line, make that 7 as he gets that one to trickle in. I'm still bothered by what I saw. 25 seconds remaining. And for those of you who know what the Soldier Boy dance is, you know what I'm talking about. Simon Atkins from top of the circle, gets it to go. Ateneo is bewildered here at the end of the first half. 7 seconds remaining. Yuri Escuela, Kurt Vaughn, Chris Chu, thought about it, couple of fakes, nowhere to go. Salva puts it up, and a wild finish for Ateneo. A wild and disorganized finish for Ateneo.
And Joshua Webb is showing here that he can be an excellent defensive stopper here for Coach Vance Bomani.
But this was the offense that he showed in this sequence. An exceptional high performance of the quarter. High performance delivered. It is 40 for De La Salle, 35 for Ateneo. I swear, it's Jack Santiago dancing the Soldier Boy. 40-35. We'll take a break. We'll be back with everything that is halftime here in the UAAP.
spelling 3 times. Set. 1, 2, 3. Let's start spelling 3 times. Spelling. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Five, four, three, two.
Yo, yo, yo.
We are back live at the show. And now you're seeing some school spirit right here with the DLSU Pep Squad, followed by the Ateneo Blue Babel Battalion. And of course, this cheer dance exhibition is brought to you by Samsung. Imagination lives.
Back here at the Araneta Coliseum as we see the tail end of the Blue Babel Battalion. Their cheer, their halftime cheer. We also see the score on your screens. DLSU matching their biggest lead of the ballgame at 40-35. Again, for ABS-CBN Sports, Boom Gonzalez together with Mark Molina. We are glad to have you with us, watching us all over the Philippines, over Studio 23. Biggest lead for Ateneo was at 6. But that sudden surge at the end of the second quarter just turned the tables around for the De La Salle Green Archers.
That's right. Ateneo, I think, was bothered because of the foul trouble of their big men when Al Husseini and Nonoy Baclao committed 2 fouls in the second quarter, and they had to be replaced by Coach Norman Black. It was never the same for Ateneo.
Yes.
The other guys off the bench could not sustain the same kind of effort that you get from an Al Husseini and a Nonoy Baclao. But give a lot of credit to the rookies of De La Salle. They were not expected to play not as touted as Ryan Buenafe, but they played well in that first half. Looking at our stats right now, Boom. Excellent field goal shooting from La Salle. But the free throws here, the numbers are, it's actually 6 out of 16 from the line here for De La Salle. So La Salle, despite missing 10 free throws, they are still on top here by 5 points, and Ateneo 16 out of 20 from the line. And the reason behind that, Ateneo 10 turnovers in the first half compared to only 5 from La Salle. And that those 10 turnovers translated into 10 turnover points for the De La Salle Green Archers.
That's what you were talking about there, the 10 turnover points from the 10 turnovers from Adamson. My question here, Mark, when you talk about rebounds, it's 22-18 in favor of Ateneo. Not much advantage when you talk about the rebounding department. It's something that Ateneo is expected to actually dominate.
Well, they started out dominating from the offensive glass, but as I mentioned, when those